Living paycheck to paycheck isn't just stressful. It's a financial prison that keeps too many men trapped in jobs they hate and relationships they can't afford to leave. In this video, we're tackling the uncomfortable truths about why so many men are stuck in this cycle and the exact steps to break free. This isn't about shaming anyone. It's about facing reality and taking control. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications if you're ready to build real financial security, not just the appearance of success. Let's get into it. The paycheck-to-paycheck epidemic. Nearly 60% of Americans live paycheck to paycheck, including many who earn six figures. This financial tightrope isn't just about income. It's about choices, priorities, and often a fundamental misunderstanding of how wealth actually works. For men especially, financial stress creates a perfect storm of health problems, relationship strain, and career limitations that few talk openly about. The constant anxiety of wondering if you'll make it to the next payday doesn't just hurt your wallet. It erodes your confidence, limits your options, and keeps you trapped in a cycle of working just to survive rather than building anything meaningful for your future. 1. Face the truth about your spending. The first step in breaking free is brutal honesty about where your money actually goes. Most men have no idea what they're really spending on subscriptions, convenience purchases, eating out, and status items. Download your last 3 months of transactions and categorize every dollar. This exercise alone is often shocking, revealing thousands being wasted on things that provide minimal actual value. Many men discover they're spending upwards of $1,000 monthly on restaurants, delivery, and convenience store purchases that could easily be cut in half without any real sacrifice in quality of life. This isn't about deprivation. It's about intentional spending that aligns with what truly matters to you rather than mindless consumption that keeps you trapped. 2. Destroy your consumer debt. Consumer debt is financial cancer, particularly credit cards and auto loans. The average American carries over $6,000 in credit card debt with interest rates often exceeding 20%. This means you're paying thousands annually just for the privilege of staying in debt. Break this cycle by implementing a debt elimination strategy, either the avalanche method, focusing on highest interest first, or the snowball method, focusing on smallest balances first. Stop adding new debt immediately. If you can't afford it in cash, you can't afford it at all. For many men, the car payment is the biggest unnecessary drain, with the average payment now exceeding $650 monthly. Consider downgrading temporarily to accelerate debt payoff. Remember that financial freedom often requires temporary sacrifices, but living paycheck to paycheck is a permanent sacrifice of your potential. 3. Build an emergency fund that actually works. The difference between financial stress and financial security often comes down to a simple buffer. Start with a $1,000 emergency fund, then build toward 3 to 6 months of expenses. This isn't money for opportunities or investments. It's financial insurance that prevents life's inevitable surprises from derailing your progress. Without this buffer, you're perpetually vulnerable to any unexpected expense, keeping you locked in survival mode. Your emergency fund should be in a high-yield savings account that's easily accessible but separated from your everyday checking account to prevent impulsive spending. For many men, this first taste of financial security, knowing you can handle a car repair or medical bill without panic, provides incredible psychological relief and serves as motivation to continue building financial resilience. 4. Master the 70-15-15 rule. One of the simplest yet most effective budgeting approaches for breaking the paycheck cycle is the 70-15-15 rule. Allocate 70% of your take-home pay to essential living expenses, housing, transportation, food, utilities, 15% to savings and investments, and 15% to debt repayment. As your debt decreases, shift that portion to savings until you're consistently saving 30% of your income. This isn't just about numbers. It's about creating a sustainable structure that balances current needs with future security. For housing specifically, keep your costs below 25% of take-home pay, far less than the 30 to 40% most lenders approve. Transportation should stay under 10% of your income, including car payments, insurance, gas, and maintenance. Breaking down your budget into these clear percentages makes the abstract concept of spending less into concrete, actionable targets. 5. Increase your income without depending on your job. While controlling spending is essential, there's a limit to how much you can cut. There's no limit to how much you can earn. Develop skills that the market values highly, whether that's coding, sales, project management, or trades. Create additional income streams through side hustles, freelancing, or small business ventures that leverage your existing knowledge. Even an extra $1,000 monthly completely transforms your financial trajectory. The goal isn't just more money. It's diversified income that doesn't depend entirely on a single employer. Many men find that building these alternative income streams not only improves their finances, but also increases their workplace confidence and negotiating power, knowing they have options beyond their primary job. This income diversification is often the bridge that helps transition from survival mode to actual wealth building. 6. Implement zero-based budgeting. Most budgeting fails because it's too complex or unrealistic. Zero-based budgeting gives every dollar a job before the month begins, creating clarity and purpose around your money. This isn't about restriction. It's about intentional allocation. Start each month by assigning every expected dollar of income to specific categories: necessities, debt payoff, savings, and yes, enjoyment. This approach eliminates the vague, "Where did it all go?" at month's end and puts you in control of your financial life instead of letting it control you. The psychological impact of this shift from reactive to proactive financial management is profound. Many men report that this simple change in approach, deciding in advance where money will go rather than wondering where it went, was the turning point in their financial journey, creating a sense of agency and control that had previously been missing. 7. Build multiple streams of passive income. The key to escaping paycheck dependence is building income streams that don't rely on your daily effort. Passive income gives you freedom, flexibility, and long-term security. A great starting point is investing in dividend-paying stocks and low-cost index funds, which offer regular growing payouts over time. Real estate is another strong option. Rental properties can provide steady monthly income while also growing in value. Beyond investing, think about creating digital assets like ebooks, courses, or YouTube content that continue earning long after the initial work is done. Affiliate marketing and automated online businesses can also bring in income with minimal upkeep. The idea is to build systems, money machines, that work for you around the clock. Even if passive income only covers half your essential bills, it creates a powerful buffer. You gain the freedom to take risks, change jobs, or reduce work hours without fear. For many men, reaching that point brings a deep shift in mindset, from surviving paycheck to paycheck to thriving with choice and control. Passive income isn't just about getting rich. It's about buying back your time and designing a life on your terms. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Also, subscribe to our channel before you go. Thanks for watching.